Alright boys, this is a little bit different of a video, okay? This is not anything to do with Grand Cross, but it is something related to 7 Deadly Sins, and I think you want to know about it because a lot of people were scared this game is done for as soon as we reach the end of the anime. But guess what? The sequel to 7 Deadly Sins has been announced for an anime adaptation, and it's actually big news. Today I'll give you the news, make it a quick video, and just share it with you. It is pretty cool, and it does mean something for Grand Cross, obviously, because it was promised by Netmarble in their interview we had a little bit ago, that they're actually going to be adding this part of the game, or of the story into the game as a side thing, or as the main quest, following the conclusion of the main 7 Deadly Sins thing. So let's talk about it here today. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, let's jump into it. So first up, if you don't already know, 7 Deadly Sins has a sequel. It is called the 7 Deadly Sins, 4 Nights of Apocalypse. Now again, spoilers ahead, so I highly recommend if you do not want to see the spoiled, you don't have to. It's just going to be the name and images of what happens. So again, this is the image that we do have, and it is confirmed to be a TV anime and all of that, which is very, very big news. And it's very hyped. You can see the image over here, Meliodas in the back, and then again, I don't know if I want to spoil this or say it, but I mean, I'm not going to say anything. I'll just leave it at that. And that's the character on screen. Again, remember, as we get 7DS, Origin, that other game, we're going to see all of the characters from Apocalypse in there. It was already confirmed and mentioned multiple times in the notices that we've been getting about 7DS Origin. So both 7DS Origin and Grand Cross will all see these characters at a point. So if you were wondering about that, yes, they are all coming into these games. And yes, with a TV anime adaptation, yes, Grand Cross will still be alive. And again, people always say when the anime ends, the game gets less hyped because, there's not something coinciding with it. But you'll be fine. Okay, it's happening. You'll be getting this. And also, apparently, we're getting a movie too, which is terrible. It's in CGI, and I'm not a fan of that whatsoever. So I'm not watching that. But apparently, there is also a 7 Deadly Sins movie, which will be dropping around this story as well. Again, take it as you will. It's CGI, so yikes. And again, for everyone asking about, is this going to be animated by Studio Dean, the literal legends of animation, one of the top tier pinnacle animation studios, one of the best. The amount of effort, the amount of design, visual cues, and everything in Studio Dean is beautiful, right? We don't know yet, right? We don't know who's going to be animating it. That's sarcasm, by the way. They suck. That's putting it lightly. You remember what we've seen in the other seasons. It's been pretty bad. Hopefully it is not Studio Dean again, and we actually get a solid animation studio with this. Again, right now, anybody saying anything it's false. It's no confirmation regarding who the studio is. All we know at this moment in time, it's a TV anime. It has been greenlit, or whatever you want to say, and it is coming, right? It is going to happen. No studio animation, no voice actors, no anything of the sort has been put down. So right now, we're just going to have to wait and see how it goes. We will continue to hype this up. And again, remember, it was mentioned in one of the interviews. If I can pull it up, I'll try to find it. But it was mentioned that, yes, at some point that we're going to see all of this in Grand Cross as well. And given it has an anime adaptation, it is pretty big because it will continue to help out 7 Deadly Sins. And Grand Cross won't die. Calm down. I still don't know why that exists as a thing. Like, oh my god, Origin is going to kill Grand Cross. No, it's not. We're fine. Calm down. It's going to be okay. So yes, there was actually this. You're lucky, dude. I went searching forever. I've been recording, right? And I left the recording on for at least another 7 minutes trying to find this. But I did find it. This was the article that they actually went and published. It was like an interview with someone from Netmarble, like on the game and everything like that. I think it was one of the creative directors. I don't want to get that wrong, but what they did say is, this was the question, right? The main story is heading toward the second half of the third term, and I think that we will continue to the fourth term and the ending. But are there any plans for the story after that? And then the response was, there are no plans after the ending that have been completely finalized. However, I would like to continue the story, or continue the show of the original story. In addition, after the end of the fourth term, there is a plan to develop the story of the author. I don't want to butcher the pronunciation. Latest work, the 4 Nights of Apocalypse. Will let you know when it's been decided a little more clearly. So stay tuned. So yes, it is in their heads that they are going to be adding that in a good time whenever the story completes. We're going to see those characters and all that stuff, and the game will progress further on with the story of the 4 Nights. Remember also, Netmarble's been doing a really good job of delaying story, yeah? We've been seeing more and more Ragnarok chapters. That's the entire idea. They released Ragnarok so that the game can continue to have life, and it will continue to last, because as soon as you reach the ending of the game and story's over, most people will be like, oh, that's it. Game's done with. I'm gonna move on, right? It's like, oh, no more updates. They're just gonna get like panicked. It usually happens like that. So they did do Ragnarok to delay the ending of the story. Now they're gonna also throw in side stories. Remember that leak we had a while ago with vampires and other stuff? That should happen at some point. We should see that. And then when it comes to this, yes, this will be the continuation of the game. And yes, the anime is also greenlit, so there's a lot of good news with that. And again, I can find the original source of when they said it in that one notice when they were talking about 70S Origin, like from the Korea stream and stuff. But I do have this. They did clearly say this game contains a new protagonist and the adventure of the various characters appearing in 7 Deadly Sins and Apocalypse, and can be enjoyed on multiple platforms. This is again for Origin, by the way. So this game also will have a lot to do with the sequel to 7 Deadly Sins. So again, it ties in a little bit well, and now the anime is announced, so you don't have to read the manga if you didn't already. When that drops, go and watch it so that you at least know what's happening over here in Origin when that does drop. Again, by the time we actually see the anime, it'll probably be some time, and who knows what releases first, if that's Origin or if that's the anime. But again, it does go in hand in hand, and it's a big congratulations that it did get greenlit for that, which is, it's big. It really is. Just depends on who the studio is, right? That depends. It really depends on the studio. And we will continue to wait and see. If it's Studio Dean animating this, oh my god, we are so done for. Like, season 3 was bad. Season 4 was better. But season 3, oh my god. Like, bro, there is no way, and again, I didn't actually believe any of these images until I actually watched it, and like, you see these frames. This exists. This is something actually in the anime. This is something actually in the anime. This is real. Look at Zeldris. What even is that? What is that? I don't even know. Then there's this. Dude, like, this is a meme in itself. You have this, which is not that bad. It's just, weird shaping on his face. You got like a dent right there when Esquire punched him. You see that right there? Like, it's crazy. Then there's this. What even is that? I don't even know. Like, Mael is like dying over here. You got his arms, like, his legs are just. And then there's this. This is real. This. He kicks him, and it looks like he's floating, dude. It's like they took it like in PowerPoint, and they just cropped it, like photoshopped him out, and then just dragged him. That's what it looked like when you actually watched the scene. Oh my god, they were bad, dude. They were really bad. Look at this. I already showed this, didn't I? They kicked him, and that's that. Look at this. Look at him turning. This is not fake. I think this is real. Yeah, I think it's real. Look at that. Look at that. Escanor got like on Weight Watchers, bro. He lost like 50 pounds right there. Look at Melly. What even is that, dude? This is probably the best stuff ever. Oh my god. Look at his eyes. He looks like a turtle, bro. I don't even know how I see that, but it does. Yeah. Hopefully it's not Studio D. If it is, oh my god. I mean, we're gonna be popular on memes. I'm telling you, whenever we get roasted, we're called 7 Deadly Frames. Yeah, that's what we're called now. I swear, bro. But yeah, hopefully it's a little bit better. And I'm really hoping there's some quality to the anime. Again, season 1 for 7 Deadly Sins was crazy. It really was. And then it just went downhill from there, right? Like, usually you say, oh, it goes up, but it went down. So hopefully we do better, and yeah, hopefully that is the case. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video as well. I will catch you guys in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, and some pretty big news and some pretty cool news here today for 7 Deadly Sins fans. Yes.